2 or 3. 1 in the bucket.
Good boy. Good boy. Get it. Good lad.
Get it. Gone that way.
And again.
Good boy, Mitch. There you go. Coming back. Drop your dog. Well done. Good dog.
Last month we were with Sam Green in Norfolk for a driven pheasant and partridge day. Now we're back at the shoot for a different kind of sport, ratting with a pack of terriers.
It does definitely look a bit like mayhem. It's actually quite sort of controlled. It all works out with these little ones really. They do all the work really. We let them go out and use their noses. They tell us where they are, and then sort of the hard work's down to us getting them out.
Here.
Sam, suffering from a sore throat, has turned up to watch the action.
This year just seems to be a terrible year for rats. Well, a good year for rats, not for us. They just seem to have bred this year. We just seem to be inundated with them, and we just got to get on top of them. And now the game season's finished, it's just the perfect time to get on and start doing some of the pest control jobs that you can't do during the season. When you've got all the game birds here, you can't have packs of people and dogs running around everywhere. So yeah, now it's the end, it's just sort of time to get on. We try all methods, but obviously poisoning them and things, we can only do that at certain places because of the wildlife. Using the cherries is a good, effective way of building up some numbers and actually killing some rats and getting on top of them.
Before we finish at the piggery, there are a couple of holes in open ground. We try flushing them out with the hose. There's a rat down there, but it's determined to stay out of harm's way, cunningly using its nose to grab a breath before disappearing again. We give up on that one and move on to the rows of compost in the field. The telehandler saves hours of digging. We let the dogs check out each area first and concentrate our efforts where they mark, indicating there are rats present.
The dogs would struggle to do it by themselves, and we definitely couldn't do it because we wouldn't have any idea. I mean, the amount of holes that you would cover as a human and get nothing, that's why we have these little ones, because they tell us exactly where they are. It's very rare that they will mark on a spot and there won't be something there. It's usually a case of whether we can get it out for them. If you're running through sort of these covers and stuff, you see an incredible quantity of holes and you think there'd be a lot there, but they're actually very specifically sort of placed in, and some holes might be completely empty, whereas, you know, with a human set of senses, you would just have to dig all of them up and hope for the best. So using these keen little ones is the key to success.
The pack works as a team, each dog bringing its own skills to the job. The dogs are efficient for the close-in work. Sometimes a rat breaks out away from them and the race is on.
Come on, Rick. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. Look at him go. He's so elegant. Come on. We got it.
Wait.
It turns out Sam is a ratting ninja.
Here it is. Effortless. I never saw him move.
Just quick as that, mate.
Terriers in general are pretty much all pretty good with their noses. You know, we rely on their noses to give us the indication, and then we can have sort of lurchers and stuff come out with us. The lurchers tend to sit as outriders, really. They don't get involved with sort of the dirty work. They'll sit further back and wait for the bolting rats and pick up the ones on the outside. It's these little ones that get in and get dirty. But mainly it's probably predominantly Norfolk Crosses that work in the pack at the moment. It's sort of a breed we're sort of promoting at the moment, in Norfolk Terrier. So we've sort of trying to get them back on the working map, aren't we? None of our dogs have received any training whatsoever. It's a question that we're quite often asked, is how do you train your dogs to do this? And that's the honest answer, is that we don't. It's just in them to do it. Some dogs don't make it. You can take a dog out and it just, it just might not cut the mustard, and that just is what it is. We've got a couple of dogs at home that we have brought out with the pack, and it's not in them to do it. So you can't force it. I mean, you can try and promote what's there, and then basically time will tell as to whether a dog will be any good or not. But yeah, it's all just in, I would say, genetic lineage, to be honest, especially with terriers and sort of their prey drive.
Good boy. Good boy. Bring it. Rusty.
Today's been a very good day. I mean, that's what, 145. We'd call that a very good result. Depends on the venue as well, because if you go to a smaller site and you might only get a lower number, but it's still a success. If you go out and get anything, it's a successful day. So we're controlling a pest. So really, any that we can help to any numbers that we can help reduce is obviously definitely a bonus. When you think about the amount of feed and damage that this sort of group would do, it would be quite incredible, really. So it's every day we get something as a positive hunt.
No, it's been a good day. I don't know how many they've actually got. They're doing a bit of a count up at the moment. Definitely well over 100 rats we've got today. We'll start shooting some of the rats now at night, sort of go around on the buggy and shotgun some. Any controlling, whether it be foxes or anything, nobody in the countryside or gamekeeper or anybody wants to actually kill the very last one. So yeah, it's just trying to get a balance. I'm sure I've not found a good reason for a rat yet, but I'm sure there are some. So yeah, we're not looking to kill every last rat. It's just controlling everything.
You can find the Suffolk and Norfolk Rat Pack on Facebook. Link below.